Alrighty, so this is the improved Federation ships from Mr. Porco. So we played this guy last time, the Double Agent. What does the B version look like? The Chained Rose. Looks like that coloration looks familiar. Looks similar to the C version, but darker, right? It's got some purple added in. But looks quite similar to the Fed C. The ship can get up to level 5 artillery. Level 5, well, okay. Level 10 weapons. Up to 10 systems, with temporal being a thing you can install. Stores give you more choices in small vanilla bug fixes here and there. Like level 2 clone bay, working for malfunction medical system, whole missiles being usable for missile-related blue options. And the Beam 2 drone now uses the correct images when on and firing. Okay. We have a slug, we do. Alright, Wham and Bola, I assume that means you want to be the slug. Here we go. Wham, bam, Bola. Will be the slug pilot here. Dibs on slug pilot, you got it. Let's look at the description here. Description of the second generation improved Federation cruiser. The pirates that stole this Federation cruiser really did a work of art with the artillery weapon, experimenting with the mechanism of the chain effect of the weapon, with the system itself, and modifying the weapon so it destroys systems more easily. So, heavily modified chain Vulcan, which fires 3 lasers at once, can pierce 1 shield layer, deals additional system damage. Base cooldown reduction is 5 seconds, chains 4 seconds. I have a feeling this artillery is going to be busted OP. Okay. We start with a charge 2 and a breach 1. Wow. What's up, Andre? You want to be the Zoltan RPG? Okay. You like how subtly phallic this ship looks. Yep. Yep. For the rebellion! Nice. There's one thing Mr. Porco knows how to do. Make some pretty clean gibs. Quite good. Looks good. Alright, so Zoltan on shields. That's almost where I want everybody. Let's put the NG on weapons. The artillery is a chain weapon. Oh, that's why it's called the Chained Rose, eh? Okay, that makes sense. Alright, well, this offense... We're definitely going for early shield on this ship. Slugs are also affected by mind control on this ship? Question mark. They shouldn't be. That should have been a thing that was only an RPG Nerdos mod, probably. You want to be the NG, sure. Sure thing here. Lord. Wow. Is it it's Fuafna. Okay. Fuafna. But still can't aim the artillery, yeah. Stop trying to make artillery good. It's not good. I bet you this one's gonna be good. Since it can go, especially since it can go up to level 5. Two damage missile. 2 runs in a row where the first ship we fight has a 2 damage missile. Amazing. The fact that the name and the weapon are related to something you realized after you made the weapon and named the ship. Oh, really? Wasn't even on purpose, eh? It was a happy accident, like a happy tree or happy cloud in a Bob Ross painting. A happy little accident. Alright, so I need 24 shield value. Okay. Too late. In pilot is a slug and oh. I named Why didn't it save? Sorry, Wambambola asked to be the slug pilot. I must not have saved it. I must not have saved it. You can be the engine human if you want. Most likely to be vented. Alright, so 1, 2, 3 will get us 2 extra jumps, okay. Want to be weapons or shields? Everybody's named, I'm sorry, Frosted Apples. Sorry, everybody is already named. So many people want to be on the ship for some reason. Please have no value point. Perfect. Oh, come on, man. There. Yeah, that failed, sadly. Artillery does 1 damage, 3 system damage in total. Okay. 30% fire chance ignores a shield layer, yeah. Ooh, that's fire. Potentially he swapped a breach for a crew kill, but meh. Meh. That's what I have to say about that. Meh. Remind me next run, Frosted Apples, or if you really want to be a crew, remind me when I get another crew on this run and I can rename somebody for you. Alright, let me get that. Yeah, let's go for our second shield. Animating the artillery was a pain. Why is it not just the Vulcan behind there? Oh, I might need to vent and refresh after this fight. We'll see. I have a chef's hat. Am I into cooking? I mean, for the memes of the stream, kind of, but not really. I don't really cook. Like, I will make dinner for myself once every 3 months, maybe, and I'll do something easy like tacos or barbecue chicken or something. I would rather pay somebody else to do the work of cooking and eat than to do the work of cooking myself. I don't want to say it's laziness. It's more like I would rather spend my time not doing that. But that's probably laziness. I don't know. The barrels are bigger than a normal Vulcan? Okay. It's 15 missiles. We'll see. If we get a fire, I might swap over to breach for crew killing. We'll see. That's going to do the entire volley because he can't actually hurt us. Hurt us. Oh, that's a fire. And it's out immediately. Screw that. Frickin' NG. I'm never killing an NG. Why do I have so many hats? Do you see my head? Because when you're bald, at least when I continue to lose my hair, I gained a much higher appreciation of hats. I don't have hair to cover my head. Hats are a good alternative. A ship captain looks amazing with any hat. That is also true. That's another good reason. If you just make yourself dinner once in 3 months, what do I eat? Fast food. I get food from pizza places, from Italian places, from... there's a place that I go that makes a pretty good Philly cheesesteak. I eat out, like, almost every day. 95% of the time I go out and eat somewhere. Which is not good for saving money, but... Oops. Okay, alright. I am very scared of having crew be lost now. If he kills anybody, I need to see where this is going. Oh. Okay, my clone base should be repaired in time. Because he's killing RPG Nerdos right here. Oh, the dodge! The clutch doge. Okay, very nice. Oh, there must be a big fire in there that's spreading everywhere. Yeah, so kill. I eat expensive. I mean, yeah. But I don't spend money on other stuff, so that's my excuse. Like, I don't buy clothes. I have a really small, cheap, well, as cheap as I can afford, apartment. So. No, I understand. You meant, damn, you eat expensive, and that's true. I live in Philly. No, I live in Dallas, Texas. But in Dallas, Texas, you can get all sorts of different types of food. You don't know much about U.S. cuisine? You're from the UK? Well, the meme about U.S. cuisine is that it's all fast food, and that I do eat a lot of that. Oh, let's see. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's my money at the end of the day. Yeah, I mean, I choose to spend my time on things that are not making food. To be honest, most of that time that I spend is gaming or watching other people game. That's how, you know, addicted I am to just spending my time gaming. Brand likes cheese, chicken, or just anything unhealthy or fried. He dislikes nearly everything green. That's true. Burgers, chicken, pizza occasionally, Italian food sometimes. When I say Italian, I mean like, you know, pasta or something. Those are most of the things that I eat. Mixed in with... It usually is bread, meat, and cheese in some combination, whether that's a burger, whether it's, you know, cheesesteak, whether it's chicken with a roll on the side and french fries, you know, it's very unhealthy, which is why I try to work out semi-regularly to make up for my horrible, horrible eating habits. If I did not work out, I would be even more overweight than I probably already am. One thing you wish was that there were more southern soul food places where you are. Yeah. You've always wanted to try soul food. Yeah, there's some good stuff out there. I don't know exactly what you would categorize as soul food. Is that like barbecue and collard greens and stuff like that, I guess? Oh, I can't even get all my jumps here. Well, we have a Sector 1 store. Maybe we'll find something good. I've always, ever since I was a kid, I've always been a picky eater, so this is not like something that's new for me. It's just my entire life. I've always just, that's just been whatever is wrong with me. That's just always not like things that are healthy for whatever reason. If it's good for you, I probably don't like it. Although there are a couple green things I'll eat. Asparagus, if it's cooked well. My brother makes some pretty good asparagus. I like avocado, so I like guacamole and avocado on things. But I don't like salads. I don't like peas. Basically, if it's green and it's not those two things I named, I don't like it. Okay. Why you all gotta have missiles, though? No, I'm not running. Gotta pick one more room that should pull the pilot. Perfect. You knew it. Guacamole. I love guacamole. It's like the only green thing that if I could choose between that and, you know, some fried thing, I might actually choose the guacamole. Soul food is a mix of Native American and West African cooking using southern United States ingredients, according to Google. Okay. I mean, thanks, Google. I kind of knew what it was. I don't know what West African ingredients are, though. Or West African cooking. But I've heard of soul food many times. I just don't know if I've eaten it much. I think collard greens is a part of that. Whole laser one, just sell the breach bomb. Maybe I don't even sell it. Maybe just buy this and use it. Need power before I do that, though. So let's go ahead and just get power first. Let's see here. Do I care about anything else here? Could have gotten systems. Now, after RPG Nerdo's mod, where we couldn't find any stores, Mr. Porku's mod, where all stores have 3 pages and multiple systems, we're going to have an abundance of choices. Oh, God, I hate this stupid bullshit event. Reboarding and a goddamn ASB. Hate this stupid crap. Fried chicken, okra, oxtail, collard greens, covered in gravy. I don't think that's the only thing, but yeah, that's probably a representative example. I've never had oxtail. Fried chicken I eat all the time, so I guess... I don't know if just fried chicken could be considered soul food. But maybe, I don't know. Sorry, RPG Nerdos, we were just venting you all the time. You normally eat healthy, you just want to have it once and spontaneously combust. Okay. What about sushi? I do not like sushi. I tried it once, and what's interesting to me is I don't think it's the raw fish that bugs me. It's all the other stuff they put in it. Like, I don't like the sesame seeds they put in the rolls. I don't like the seaweed wrap. The rice and the fish is probably fine, but like, I don't like cold meats anyway, so I'm okay with the raw fish thing. I'm not okay with seaweed wrap and sesame and the raw asparagus or raw cucumber they put in it. All the stuff they put in wraps, I'm just not a fan of. Alright, we'll see you later, Consul. Yeah, he's got doggy points. Crap. I know some people just love sushi. My ex loved sushi more than anything else. But I just... anytime we would go to a sushi place, I would get... What is that Japanese grill they do? There's a word for that. Get nigiri. Hibachi. I like stuff done in a hibachi style. Avocado. I'd probably be okay with the raw avocado, but again, like they put raw cucumber and I don't know. There's just a lot of stuff in there that I don't like. Nigiri then, that's just the rice and the fish. Maybe I'll have to try that at some point. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't crave fish. If I choose a meat, my 2 favorite meats are beef and chicken. Fish, even when it's cooked well, it's fine, but it's just not my favorite. So, that's the reason I don't. It's the main reason I'm not a huge sushi fan. You never liked cucumber in my sushi? Yeah. You consider soul food more a food that makes you feel good, happy? It can be both junk food and healthy, whatever works for a person. Yeah, it's good for the soul kind of thing. Yeah, I feel like soul food is a term a lot of people use that can be, like many things, can mean many different types of things. Although I would say what you're describing, I would call that comfort food, which some people might find soul food to be comfort food, but I consider food that makes you happy or comfortable to be comfort food. Let's see here. Do I want to get level 2 or 2 so I don't have to vent anybody to repair the breach that we have in here? I'll just repair it with you guys. Over here or here, one of these two. Just... You're resulting anyway. Ascension via death is what you should seek. All right. All right. Sounds good. But I also, apart from hibachi, also like, oh, what do they do with, they have a special way of frying things too. I always got the fried squid or octopus that they do in a Japanese fried style. There's a word for it. And I forget that word too. Oh God, this, okay. Calamari, yes. Well, no. Calamari is just the squid. It's not the term for... what is it? There's a term for the way they fry things. Somebody will tell me in the YouTube. Nobody in Twitch can remind me. There's a Japanese style of frying calamari. Frying things. I forget what it's called. Comfort food was the word you were looking for. Soul is a style of music as well. You got confused. Okay. Tempura. Thank you. Tempura. That's quite good. I really like tempura stuff. I mean, how can you not love something fried? But like tempura, calamari tempura, whatever order. I already say that. What do I want to do next? Dodge power seems good for missile defense. Seems good. Thank you, King Sisyphus. Appreciate that. Alright, you're a pulsar. Oh God, this is 2 ships in a row with this junk right here. I gotta fire before that thing hits so that I can... So his pulsar actually hits him, so that's good. I have no shields. Good dodge. Beautiful. Oh wow, this guy's offense is a single basic laser. Okay. This is not a scary fight at all. Unless my weapons go offline from the pulsar, then it's annoying. Might get out, but I think we're fine. It's greed. Okay. Like, what would I consider comfort food? Probably... I feel like comfort food equates to what you really liked as a kid, and for me, that was probably like cheeseburgers or, you know... Probably the stuff I eat a lot. Fried chicken or pizza or something. Okay. Big fat ball of nothing there. Big fat ball of nothing. Is tempura possible in an air fryer? I do not know. Damn it, man. Jesus. God damn it. This is really effing bad, actually. This is really, really bad. Fuck this game, man. Free goddamn borders and solar flare immediately into my clone bay and doors. I'm going to an empty jump to deal with this shit. Yeah, we didn't even get free. How do I actually do this? I actually don't know. Fucking FTL, man. We let them attack shit while we fix this, is what we do. Alright. F you goddamn humans. He still gets that shit offline. God damn it, FTL. Alright, get wrecked, you stupid, stupid effing humans, man. Okay. That was 3 whole damage from that bullshit. From that bullshit right there. You could eat schnitzel every day? That sounds like that's your comfort food. Did I lose crew? No, I didn't. I didn't lose crew. With pause, if I was playing no pause, I probably would have lost crew there. Let's vent everybody. I gotta get it right back up. You know you're spoiled sport now, but you have to ask. I don't worry about health if I'm telling myself this stuff isn't healthy and I eat it a lot. Yeah, I worry about health. I do worry about health, but I don't do anything about it. I work out. That is my justification, my self-justification for not eating well is that I work out pretty regularly. So probably does not take the place of eating well, but that's just the choices I've made. I will probably die of high cholesterol or something. I don't know. Just to put it downer on the stream. Temperature is difficult in air fryer depends on machine's power level capacity, because hot air needs to flow past pieces and some points will still be in contact with the pan. Oh god, these are really annoying ship fights, man. These weapons they have. Handled it well. Well enough. Well enough. I could have probably used pause and dealt with it quicker and better, but I just, since I play so much hard no pause, I default to playing no pause when we play on Mondays. Here's a big question. Pineapple and ham on pizza or not? No. You know that thing that people said about me not eating green stuff? That applies to basically any fruits or vegetables. I eat very little in the way of fruits or vegetables. And it's not just green. It's also green, yellow, red. Like, I don't like apples. I don't like pineapples. I don't like pears. Like, the only fruits that I eat, some are like, tomato in things like, you know, salsa or pizza sauce. But like, if it's a fruit or a vegetable, I think it's a texture thing. My body has never wanted me to eat it, or at least my taste buds don't want me to eat it. I don't know. So I only get meat on pizza. I get pepperoni pizza is basically all I eat. You get meat, cheese, and bread. Remember what I said about meat, cheese, and bread? Applies to pizza for me as well. Wow. Nice. You're not very good at eating enough healthy food either. You're afraid yourself that someday you'll have a heart attack or something and that it's too late. But as long as you feel good, you lie to yourself. I can't be that unhealthy. Well, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like so much of the health crisis in so many countries is probably a lot about what people eat, but I feel like it's even more about the low activity that people do nowadays, because everybody's got office jobs where they're sitting in front of a computer like we're doing 8 hours a day, and then they don't do anything to stay active and get out and move around and exercise. So again, it might be a justification, but I feel like the fact that I don't have at least a lot of health problems that I know about is because I at least do some to work out and try to stay vaguely active. I think having an active lifestyle can make up, at least in my mind, for not eating you know, nothing but salads every day, or, you know, only cooked chicken instead of anything fried or something, you know? Or what is it that when you're working out, you're supposed to eat only grilled chicken? I think grilled chicken is the healthiest meat you're supposed to eat, or something like that. I forget. Oh yeah, fish is supposed to be good for you too, yeah. In Italian, you'll say, shame on you if you put pineapple on pizza. I'm pretty sure Italian pizza is just different than American pizza anyway. When I went to Italy and had pizza, I had a margarita pizza, and I'm like, this is not like any pizza I've ever had. And wasn't a huge fan. But, you know, I'm picky anyway, so not big surprise. Chicken, breast, and rice all boiled in the same pot. That's what you're supposed to do to be healthy, huh? All boiled, huh? I will say I don't, like, always eat super unhealthy, like... Oh, that's a really good deal. Like, I mean, I say meat, cheese, and bread for every meal. If you don't overdo those things, and you don't have always fried versions of those things, I don't feel like that's that bad of a way to eat. I feel like what I'm really, because that's protein and carbs. You like, I remember when I was a member of a gym a number of years ago, the private whatchamacallit, workout guy told me to balance out carbs and protein, you know? Still doesn't mean I like, really, probably what I'm missing out on is a lot of vitamins, like vitamins and minerals and that kind of thing. Okay. Base ingredients play a big role. Bread in EU has almost 10 times less carbs in it. Interesting. Chicken breast or rice. If you're not eating deep fried lard, then your heart isn't being tested. There you go. Deep fried lard. Margarita is one of the most basic pizzas you can have. Well, so is pepperoni in the US, and that's why I chose that when I went to Italy. I was hoping it'd be the closest to what I'm used to in pepperoni pizza. But margarita, I think, just has like tomatoes with no... Like, I don't even think it had any meat on it. I don't know if pizza has meat on it less frequently over in Italy, or I just chose one that didn't have meat on it. I don't know. Margarita is just bread, sauce, mozzarella, basil. Okay. You fancy some weird combos? You prefer Neapolitan, Sicilian style pizzas? Okay. Well, it wouldn't be a rand stream if we weren't talking about food, so... Do I want to go to the store? I mean, kind of, but kind of not. If I go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only get 7 jumps. I can get at least 9. I guess I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe we will. In Northern Italy, we have a pizza with nettles. Nettles are like pine needles? Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all to me, if that's what that is. Near you, they do barbecue sauce instead of tomato sauce. So good. I don't know that I'd like that on pizza. And the one problem I have with your mod, Mr. Porku, is there's so much in stores. I'm overwhelmed with choices. Let me get backup battery, and I'm just gonna repair and buy fuel. That's all I'm gonna do right now. Too many good choices. No long-range scanners, though, right? Oh, there's the automated reloader if I wanted to get that. You know what? I do want that. Breach 1 I sold. If Britnoth were here, he would be shocked and appalled because he loves Breach 1. Reminds you of a dessert Nutella pizza you once had. I don't know. I'm not one to mix the sweet and the savory, so I don't know that I've ever had a dessert pizza that I've actually liked. Looking big giant missile. Hey, go F yourself, by the way, FTL. And the one time I had Nutella on something, it was on, I think it was waffles or French toast that was already so sweet. And I love sweet things that I was overwhelmed by sweetness. Nutella, French toast. That's a breach missile. God damn it. Can I dodge? TL. Ask one. You can ask one with any kind of prosciutto, wustel, or salami. That's what I should have done. I was in college and I didn't know. The people there were like, just the most simple thing is margarita pizza. You should get that. So that's what I got. I should have ordered one with some sort of salami or something on it. Level 3 cloaking and a breach missile. F this ship, by the way. F this bullshit. Bullshit build here. At least there's no lame store. True. It's a good problem to have. Too many good choices is better than not enough choices. Interesting how first run was very few stores, few choices, and the second run has golden age of stores. Gives variety between the runs and more than just ship level. Given that the base can be used for bread, Nutella pizza does work. Okay. It probably would be good. I feel like another reason when I had Nutella I didn't love it is because I love chocolate so much that when I had Nutella and it doesn't taste exactly like chocolate, it just is a little weird to me. It's like eating something that you think is going to taste like something and then it's slightly off. You're like, I don't know if I like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know some people just love Nutella. That it is their chocolate. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For me, my chocolate is chocolate. So having Nutella is like, this is weird, not quite the same tasting type of chocolate. You love olives, huh? Okay. Perfect salt generation enemy ships. All missiles somehow implemented pre-igniter for the opponent. Why do you even want to see that? That would just that would be me dying Sector 1. I mean, I know you all think it's funny to make jokes like that, but these memes that you all talk about, you know that would just be us dying in Sector 1 anytime that happened, right? Pre-ignited missile ships would literally kill you by like the third fight because of how many missiles enemies have. I don't get people who think that's funny. Okay, if you think dying Sector 1 is fun, make that mod and play it, because I'm not playing it. I'll tell you that right now. Let's see, I should turn this back on. I kind of want to upgrade the artillery, because how good this can be. I said it, upgrade artillery. Artichokes, I'm not an artichoke fan. Artichokes, I don't like okra. All those things that kind of have a, what is it? What I call that, like a bitter, or what flavor would you call those things? There's somebody in there, I'm not sure. There's not, okay. Nutella isn't chocolate. Yeah, but it's sweet like chocolate, right? That's the point of Nutella, to be like sweet like chocolate, right? Like a chocolate substitute or a hazelnut spread that's very sweet, right? Palm fat with sugar. It is funny to watch someone else suffer. I ain't suffering FTL, I know. Speaking of pre-igniter and vanilla, it doesn't work for enemy ships. Staple pizza where you're from is Greek pizza with feta, olives, and oregano. Yeah, I don't know that I would like Greek food very much. There's a like Greek fast food place, I forget what it's called here, that I've been to a couple times. It's okay, but Like, everything I've had there just feels very under-seasoned to me. Like, what do I get? Like, a thing that's got some sort of cheese and, like, lamb that doesn't taste like it's seasoned enough. Like, I don't know. I don't know if maybe it's just the places I've been that are Greek. But it just feels, always feels under-seasoned, whatever Greek food is. But I haven't had it very much, so maybe I've only had bad stuff. Heisenberg playing FTL. Wow, never heard that joke before. What's up? Best ship boss fight first sector. Great. Let's see. It says Nutella is sugar, palm oil, hazelnuts, skim milk powder, fat reduced cocoa. Well, there you go. There even is cocoa in it, so I feel like that's really close to chocolate, right? What's up, bolster balls? You are the danger. Are you still? I think you're just quoting. Is that every comment you're gonna have? Is just quoting Breaking Bad, I guess. Greek food is yogurt and cucumbers. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I get all 4 of these jumps? I think I do. Do you think you hear this every other week? I hear it at least once a week. The whole Heisenberg thing. You're Greek and you barely eat lamb. You really don't like the taste of it? Yeah. One day he'll stream in a biohazard suit and mask just casually. There you go. Sure. I've never even watched Breaking Bad, which is the crazy thing. I know for a lot of people it's like their favorite show they've ever seen, but the show looks so dark and dramatic that I'm like, ugh, I'm gonna have to be in a mood for dark and drama if I want to watch Breaking Bad. Chocolate is cocoa paste, powder plus cocoa butter, and sugar. Milk chocolate adds milk powder to the mix. The rest is up to you what you're after in terms of taste and aroma. Okay. He's got all his weapons online. With shield. This guy is basically Kestrel A in half power. F you, by the way, dude. Let's just go auto fire here. Okay. Decent dodges, not great. Jesus Christ, this shit is stupid, man. And he had a combat drone. I guess I'm glad I'm not fighting this shitbag in a non-half power jump. Stupidly overpowered shit, man. Have you ever tried all chain weapons with weapon pre-igniter? I've had double Vulcan pre-igniter, yeah. I don't think I've ever had 4 chain lasers, though. Where's Julian Verse to say best build ever? But I have had double Vulcan pre-ignited. Can't remember if I've had that in vanilla or not. But I probably have. Breaking Bad is awesome, yeah. That's what I've heard. That marks an end of the golden era of TV for you, huh? Interesting. Wasn't that a Netflix thing? Is that... Golden era of TV. Wasn't that only available on a streaming service? I actually don't know. Breaking Bad's hard to get into, but it's a very good series, yeah. You refuse to watch the last Thor movie? Thor Love and Thunder? I haven't watched it yet. I want to, but I'm not like the only Marvel movies I feel like I have to watch as soon as they come out are like the Spider-Man movies, because I think those are great, and like if they do any more Shang-Chi, because I love martial arts movies and I enjoy Marvel, so if they do more Shang-Chi, I will definitely have to see that one immediately. You meant charge, not chain. Oh, well, charge plus pre-igniter is terrible, so I guess you were memeing? Because charge weapons are literally the worst weapons with pre-igniter, because it only charges 1 charge of it. Every episode of Breaking Bad feels so long. Well, that could be a good thing if you, like content, I guess. Like you're watching a series of movies or something. Can I dodge? Please don't hit my weapons. Good freaking dodge. Okay, we got to do our full volley to take his shields down because this is basically equivalent of a 3-shield ship here. Okay, that's nice that we killed him. Good effing doges. Oh, that's a double fire in the shields too. Nice. Triple missile dodge. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, you OP dude. And I say OP just because you have a missile. A single missile is OP in this mod or in this game. I say with my busted OP artillery. You don't like Marvel, but what's wrong with Thor: Love and Thunder? What is your social score? I have no idea what that is. It's actually a way to charge them up all the way. Yeah, you have to cheat. The what is it called? The Sven maneuver. There's not many things I consider cheating in FTL, but the Sven maneuver feels cheaty to me. Because that lets you charge more weapon power using pause and a pre-igniter than you could otherwise. That just feels too cheaty to me. I don't like Sven maneuver. Need to watch Red Dwarf if you want sci-fi comedy. Ooh, that's nice. Free reward. More chain lasers don't sound too bad. You might need a little better defense than average, though. You're for real. Charge them up before the jump, deactivate them, pause, and activate it. Yeah, it's called the spend maneuver. That's literally what it's called, the spend maneuver. Is it considered cheating? Everybody has their own definition. I consider cheating, but some people don't. I don't like it. Because you can get up to 12 weapon power if you do that correctly. Reignited, which just feels cheaty to me. What's up, Voltents? Federation D. Yeah, that's kind of what this is. Oh, it's more the Federation E because we played the D last week. Alright, well, we can get some systems here if we want. Is that what I want to do? I think so. I don't have pre-igniter, so Flak 2 without pre-igniter kind of sucks. So hacking, cloaking, mind control, and I could even get one more system if I want. But for now, I'm just going to repair. And could get defense drone, although I did just... Do I want that for missile defense? I'd rather have cloaking. But, I mean... There is the blue not enough time temporal manipulator thing, so I guess I'll get that for the lulz. Auto reloader stacks, yep. The best offense, in my opinion, that you can get in the game, not counting systems, is 4 flak 1s and 3 free automated reloaders. Just constant flak. That's what I call the flackening. The full flackening. So human gets me mantis, let's do that. To me, that is probably the best offensive setup I could think of. If I could choose my favorite offensive setup, it would be that. Because I can turn it on, aim it, and it's just will cover enemies in flak, and you don't have to do anything micro-wise to, you know, time weapons with beams and shield busting. It's just 8 power for 16 shots. Is that right? 4 times 3 is 12. 8 power for 12 shots. That fires every, like, I don't know. How fast is that? Base cooldown of what? 10 or 12 seconds? I don't even know. Someone have to do the calculations on how fast that is. Not buying flak. Did you see what type of flak it was, Ted the K? I hardly ever buy flak 2s. Flak 2s suck. And you can tell them I said that. Can you be the new Mantis? Sure thing. It's the mind control I want. Right. Pair of rookies. What's the artillery? This artillery is like overpowered OP Vulcan that shoots 3 shots, that gets faster and faster, pierces a shield, gets busted. Busted OP like most of the ships that Mr. Porcu's made. I'm actually gonna upgrade it, I think, because it's a cheap offensive upgrade we can do right now. We can hack right now for missile defense, I guess. Advance is 10. Yeah. Normal flak is 11 or 12 seconds? I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh wait, advance is 9, normal flak is 10. Okay, well then that's even stupidly, even more OP. What I was describing. Call him rookie. Just call him rookie. 4 damage, 16 scrap. I hope I'm not diving. Okay, good. I did calculate that correctly. Power. Right. You've been playing too much Multiverse lately? Yeah. It's another reason why I was actually glad to stop playing Multiverse, because it was messing up my understanding and memorization of vanilla FTL stuff. Like how much power, what the charge time is on some things that I should just know. Got missile down. We'll slow down time once they get into there. So they will repair slower. We have that weird temporal manipulator bug thing still going on. Sky, slow down the repair. It's OP, yes, it's OP. All of Mr. Porcu's... What have we played? There's the better... I forget. Better types of a couple different ships. The drone ships, which are better NG ships. I feel like there's like better Kestrel ships. I forget all of them, but all of them are just really OP versions of the vanilla ships, is kind of the basic description of them. Can we do Kazakh? Flextral Drone Ships Federation. Yeah, Flextrals, that was the other one. Couldn't remember. Okay. So if we wanted to get Kazakh, we need this and max this. So we're missing about 38 scrap there. Make that happen. We're working on doing updated versions of Rock, Stealth, and Crystal next. Okay. Repair is nice. Heavy Laser 2 is very nice as well. I like that over Charged Laser. Let me do this. Even though it's less shots, I have hacking. We could do a full Heavy Laser Mark 1 build. What a terrible build that would be. As a spiffing Brit would say, perfectly balanced ship. With no exploits. And then he would sip his tea. Alright. Probably skip the store. Improved Stealth B could be super OP. Yeah, definitely. There's Kazakh, damn it. I was hoping I wouldn't run into him until later in the sector. I guess now I don't have to save scrap anymore for potentially doing this quest then. This is so late. Does he get his missile off? Please tell me he doesn't. Okay, good. Whew. Nice. When artillery reaches level 4, does the weapon system even matter? That's a good question. It'll probably do everything we need to do on its own. You're probably right about that. Frickin' 8,000 borders. 8,000 Mantis borders, my favorite. Just run into the fucking meat grinder here. Trying to keep him from doing actual hull damage to my O2. Let's see. When artillery, yeah, let's see. Heavy laser, hull laser Mark 1 build. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. I mean, that's the same as a chain laser, only it does double damage to empty rooms and doesn't get faster, but. Level 4 artillery means base cooldown of 12, with each cooldown reduction being 1.25. Mantis blades are bound to go dull sooner or later. I don't know about that. Alright, come on, come on. Come on, level 1 clone bay, come on. Okay, so what do I want to do to upgrade this ship? Do I want to just focus up? I feel like I need defense, so I really want cloaking. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and see if we get enough scrap that if the store has cloaking, we'd be able to afford it. And it's a full start. So you have offensive drones. No, you have defensive drones. Okay. Oh, Jesus. This stupid overshield drone is kind of gonna screw me. Okay, I have to get his shields down. 3 shields. This is bullshit. Another bullshit fight, man. Stupidly overpowered. Goddamn surprise. What isn't it? Okay, at least he got hit by that, but there's this flak coming in and us with no shields, man. This is gonna be goddamn painful. Okay, no weapons for him. I'm gonna speed up the time in here so that that guy will burn to death faster. Fully chained, level 4 artillery fires every 2 seconds, not even considering the reloaders. Yeah, that's true. Reloaders are even more synergistic with this since automated reloader affects artillery. Okay, we might be able to get cloaking. If we can get cloaking, that would be very nice. Attack the ship. So I can slow down the time it'll take for them to get through there to buy our time to get this guy over here. Crap, I didn't hack. Nice. 0 dodges for you, beautiful. Perfect amount of dodges, of course, why wouldn't it be? I'm trying to not use a drone bar here and be greedy. Okay, there we go. Satisfactory outcome for Ion Pulse. Was that a satisfactory pun? Level 5 artillery be every 1 second when fully chained. Okay. Alright, well, with this being Mr. Porku's mod and the way stores work, and the amount of scrap we've gotten, I think we might actually get cloaking here. I think we might actually be able to do it. I think we might be able to do it. Don't hit my weapons. I'm gonna slow down you guys repairing that. Fucking 2 damage missile. Doesn't matter how OP my ship is. A single 2 damage missile is more OP than any ship that I could ever have, man. Because there's just no goddamn downside every time the enemy has it. Literally no downside when an enemy who you has to fight one time has 15 2 damage missiles. That is enough to kill your ship if you never dodge. So dumb, man. So dumb. I will never not be salty at 2 damage missiles. Doesn't matter how OP my ship is. I will always be pissed at that BS. Okay, can I get cloaking? I can. What is with the Neon Cat ship? What do you mean, what is with it? It's an OP fun ship that we play sometimes. It's been a while since we played that. It was one of the first player ships that was just a full-on meme, and it was hilarious. What are these fucking missile plus drone plus hacking ships? What the F is this bullshit? This is so effing stupid. So goddamn overpowered. Look, and fucking ridiculous weapons, too. He hit me at fucking 90% dodge or some shit, too. God damn it, man. Fucking Rebel Disruptors, man. What a dumbass bullshit overpowered ship. And here I'm supposed to not be salty on this day. I thought that this game was fair. For shame. Sure, my bad. What was I thinking? Do literally nothing until my artillery's back up. I mean, my hacking's back up. Even his goddamn fucking drones are blocking my shots, man. Can't believe how overpowered everyone is. Yeah, are you watching this? Are you watching what I'm fighting against? If you don't think this shit is overpowered, you don't know anything about FTL. Rebel Disruptors are some of the most bullshit overpowered ships you can fight. And I fought at least 2 or 3 of them this run, I'm pretty sure. This guy has everything that's consumable and none of the downsides of it. Drones, missiles, and hacking. All the upsides of consumables, none of the downsides. It's so stupid. It is so dumb that ships like that even exist in the game. I have to mod the game to get that strong. That ship is vanilla. That is literally a vanilla ship that I'm raging at right here. They did only hack my clone bay. Yeah, the fact that the AI is dumb doesn't change the fact that a ship like that is ridiculously overpowered. It's a great ship to deal damage with halberd beam. Great. Something I could do if he had something that he doesn't have. Really useful. I can guarantee. Oh, I only have 89%. Only 89% dodge. I can guarantee he can't get out at least. We also breach him, which is good. Shit was terrifying. Double missiles, burst laser 2. Do you all just ignore the builds of enemies that I rage at when you make fun of me raging at them? Like, look at these ships. Do you see? Do you have eyes to see? Do you have ears to hear? Do you see the bullshit? Do you see what I see? To go full on Christmas mode on you. I don't even need that anymore. This is you at the Grand Canyon. Do you see? Okay. And that's me at FTL when they have overpowered ships, I guess. Do you have a nose that smells? Yes. Smells the BS of FTL. That was a rebel. Like, those two ships in a row, if I was playing hard mode, no pause, would end probably a good chunk of the runs that I would play. Because Rebel Disruptor, with hacking, double defensive drones, 3 shields, and a missile, right into a ship with double missile, burst laser 2, running away. It's just... Again, I will never not be salty at bullshit FTL ships. I get, it's not in my DNA to not be salty when it feels like the game is just cheating with what it's throwing at you. Alright, okay, this ship is pretty weak. Finally, a weak ship. You confirm as the creator of the ship pack you haven't changed ships. Well, yeah, I didn't think you did, so... I'm glad you didn't. Because if you change the ships to look like this, I would not be happy about that. Perfect amount of dodges for me to not take that offline. Great. Okay, well he dodged 0 that time. That's nice. So slow down this. At least I'm using temporal manipulator this time. Let's cloak this volley in case it tied out. Jesus Christ, game. These fucking dodges, man. God, he's gonna cloak as I fire this, isn't he? Okay. Okay, that's good. That swaps them out. That's very good. Okay, get wrecked. Unlike Rand ships, enemy ships can get that OP without mods. Yeah. Yeah, that's the really frustrating thing is how OP these ships get, and there's just normal vanilla ships we're fighting. Just, oh, you have 7 power weapons in Sector 5. Okay, or you have every system fully upgraded Sector 3 with OP bullshit. Amazing, you know? It's just the stuff I always whine at, you know? Just the stuff I always whine at. Nothing new here. Nothing to see here. Just normal, annoying FTL trolley BS. Nothing new. FTL cheats. News at 11. I'm gonna let my guys refresh. Because this is a ship you've made, you feel free to check out. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's the link to Mr. Porku's forum post where you can download any of the cool ships. They also should all be available on mybox.com, which has another command link for that if you're interested. And any RPG nerdo or other creator ship. Alright, 34 scrap. Out of curiosity, why did I swap out Medbay for Clone Bay? Because it's better generally for blue options in the game. There are more events in the game, like giant alien spiders and other ones that I can't think of off the top of my head, that Clone Bay protects you from losing crew that Heal Bay would not. Clone Bay is objectively better for getting more blue options and chancing distress signals and events that Heal Bay would not protect you from. Is the general accepted rule from experienced FTL players. Alright, so if I go through one nebula, I get an extra jump. So that would be 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Now, if I get here in 7, that'll work. So I go 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so here in 7. The ship starts with Clone Bay? I thought I was healing dudes earlier. Was it not healing dudes earlier? I can't remember. Maybe that was the previous ship that I swapped out. Alright, don't do that. I'll take power that doesn't cost me scrap. But I am low on fuel. Hopefully we'll find a store where I can buy fuel. So here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And that gives us a map. Okay, so I see that my stores are over here. That means I can't do the... If I want to go to a store, I can't go to where I wanted to go. And that is a frickin' forced pulsar. God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna skip the nebula jumps, but I still have to go to the pulsar. Jesus. I hate you, game. You better not give me another map. Okay. One of the few things I would accept as payment for all but one of my fuel is actually a flak one. And I only took that because I knew there was literally a store right next to us. So there we go. I hope you have more than 3 fuel. 6 fuel, good. Can you get more than 8 weapon power on this ship? You can. Still think I'm going to sell one of these guys, though. And I need to repair since we're going through a pulsar guaranteed now. Stealth weapon. Mind control is the last system I want. Can't afford it. What would be a more instant buy? Flak or halberd? Like almost every question in FTL, it depends. There are probably more situations where a flak is an instant buy because it's cheaper to get online. Not cheaper scrap-wise, it costs the same. But it's only 2 power to get online rather than 3. But I would say probably flak is more often the answer to that question. Man, I wish this pulsar was anywhere but here or here. Halberg is the Jewish laser. Can't fire it on the Sabbath. Okay. Damn it, this ship, man. Look at this crap. Double missiles, burst laser 3, 3 shields, level whatever cloaking. Probably level, I don't even know. Where does that go on? If that goes to cloaking, then me not cloaking here would be objectively wrong play. These fucking ships, man. Excuse my language, but give me an effing break. Give me a goddamn break from these bullshit ships. Insane dodges we just had there, by the way. I could actually speed this process up so you can fix that faster. Fuck you, man. I hate this game. Why is flak lower on my tier list? Than halberd? Because my tier list was based on maximum potential damage for power or scrap cost. And a halberd beam by itself can do 8 damage. And flak can only do a maximum of 3. If you look at the DPS, I think is a stat on that. Compare the DPS of flak to halberd beam, and you'll see why. Why? I think I have a DPS stat on there. I'm like 90% sure there is. Of course. F your missiles, man. Jesus, level 3 cloaking. Give me a break. Okay. Yeah, my tier list is actually ordered by, I think DPS is, I think the stat that I used as my, like, main determining factor of where it appeared on the list. And why ions are so low, because they have 0 DPS, because they could never do damage. I had that, like, kind of as my main determining factor for all that. Alright, does getting a shield value or weapon value help us here? I want to get shield value because I do want to get 3rd shield next. He wonders at random if enemies fire their weapons during cloak or not, or they always wait until the cloak wears off before firing. They will sometimes fire before it wears off, and I'm not sure what the determining factor. I think the determining factor for that is if all of their weapons can charge before the cloak is done, I think it will let every weapon charge, but I am not 100% sure on that. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's hack their drone control. Because this is actually a terrifying ship here. I'm waiting for this. We hack the drone. Okay, drone control is down. We should be good. Slow down time here so you can't repair that. Get this damn heavy laser offline. Please don't fire. Beautiful. Artillery did some good work there. I feel like flagship might be the only firing during cloak because artilleries can't be aimed and fired automatically. I'm not sure. Cloak blocks targeting and prevents weapons from charging. Yeah, he's talking about when the enemy is cloaked, when they choose when the enemy fires, not if you're cloaked. He's talking about the enemy sometimes will cloak, and while he's cloaked, will fire his weapons before his cloaking runs out, but sometimes he won't fire his weapons till after the cloak is fully... he won't fire his weapons till his cloak is... wears off, I think is what RPG Nerd was talking about. Okay, artillery annihilated the repair drone, did it? Running away with a fucking missile. Yay! Another goddamn... well, it's not a rebel disruptor. Rigor is almost... not as bad, actually. That's fine. Damn it, he's got fucking value point and shields. Oh, I'm getting way salty for a day when I'm not supposed to get salty. I'm getting way too salty for a day of saltless FTL. Fucking drone, not even a defense drone, blocked my flak. Fuck you, FTL. Excuse my goddamn language, by the way. Excuse it. Sorry. If either of those hit, he couldn't have run. I hate you, FTL. I hate your face and your life and your stupid bullshit. Does he get out? Okay, thank God. He finally didn't fucking double dodge our heavy laser, man. Die, you piece of shit. Thank you. Alright, we got a breach to deal with. Let me get this at O2 so I can not vent my crew as we repair this breach. Ponder if temporal manipulator slows down ion intruder. I don't know. Don't feel bad. Many of us hate our jobs at least sometimes. Yeah, I guess that's what I could compare when I get salty at FTL. Is when people hate their jobs at their office jobs or whatever. Not even close. Yeah, he was only like a half a second from getting away. Not even close. Me playing FTL and them having missiles and running away and hitting me and dodging and all that stuff is me hating my job that day, I guess. Is like other people having 8 emails from their boss telling them how they did their job wrong. So I'd probably prefer this to that, probably. Yeah, but he didn't hack my shields or weapons, thank God. 14 drone parts. Oh, boarding drone A, okay. God, he's actually blocked me from getting through with that hack. That hack actually splits my ship. Surprisingly savvy for a boarding drone support. Is this a modded ship? Yes, it is. It's from Mr. Porku's mod called Better Federation Artillery and something.
Subscribing.
Pretty wild how big the modding scene for FTL is. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Flurchin, thank you for the 31 months of Prime. That is awesome, my friend. Really appreciate that. Very, very much. Thank you very, very much. Alright, I probably need to upgrade my weapons. It's kind of expensive. Makes sense for a high replayability game that only has so many default achievements. Yeah. I would say FTL's probably got one of the more active modding scenes in the gaming community, I would guess. I don't know what's the most active, probably like Minecraft or something, but FTL's probably comparable with a lot of other games for extensive and variety of modding. By the way, you rewatched the Invisible Ink VOD that you missed early in the stream. You want to let me know, you can mute Central's voiceover on the team selection screen. There's a little button for it. Thank God. I will do that on Friday when I play it for sure. Because her restating the same thing over and over is really annoying. Hope that makes it less annoying. Yes, thank you. I will try to remember to do that. Attack the Schlaver Scum. Big giant missile. 2 shields. Alright, it's fine. Or 3 shields. His chain laser blocked literally both of my heavy lasers. F you, FTL. And he's got fucking value point and shields. This goddamn game is so frustrating. I swear. I swear, man. Okay, missile down at least. Factorio modding community is pretty big too. Yeah, it's true. Auction Not Included's got a really good modding community too. There's a lot of good ones out there. I doubt many of those games have been around as long as FTL. The part of the reason I mentioned Minecraft because it's been around for so long. Any luck I won't need to see the campaign start screen anytime soon. Well, I mean, it depends on how long the runs are, because I was almost wondering if I was getting close to the end of the run yesterday. But I don't know the average length of runs in Invisible Ink. But I did have fun with it, so I'm looking forward to playing it some more. Alright, so I could upgrade weapons. I have one more system slot that I want for mind control. Weapon upgrade. No, it's not crazy expensive. I think I'm actually going to do artillery upgrade since artillery is actually really good on this ship. I know, who am I? What have I done with the real Rand upgrading artillery? But in Mr. Porku's mod, the artillery is actually pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Beetle deep, 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 beetle deep, 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 deep. I like the purple cloak image too. That was a silly device I didn't get. I know. What's wrong with me? Not, again, still not even real Rand. Okay, good. I'm playing with the DLC. One of the things it adds is extending the length of the campaigns. Without the DLC, I would be fairly close to the end. My roguelite senses are on point. Okay. So with the DLC, I'm not close to the end of the run? Okay, interesting. What do I want to do here? I need to get level 3 hacking because this is Sector 7. There can be 4 shield ships. Do I like analog horror stuff? Like Local 58 and Mandela Catalog. I don't know what those things are. I'm not a big horror fan, but like I played Layers of Fear, and it was kind of cool. Freaked me out some, but it was... I'm not the best in handling horror. I don't know what analog horror is, though. You'll have to give me a little bit more description of what analog horror means. Horror series on YouTube that are made like they were made many years ago on VHF. Oh, VHS. VHF. Damn, that's all my fuel. Stop asking for all my fuel. So, like, kind of Blair Witch type stuff. Yeah, it's interesting. Every once in a while, I mean, I watched Blair... Was Blair Witch like the original version of that? Or, like, one of the first mainstream versions of that? Because I did watch that way back when. And, you know, me and my friends made a spoof video of Blair Witch called... Here's a story time thing. Called The Crumb Witch Project. Where my best friend's least favorite teacher at our school was named Mrs. Crumb. So we made the Crumb Witch Project. And it was, like many kids probably did in the 90s, spoofing Blair Witch, doing similar things but stupid stuff. And ended it in a math classroom with my friend standing in the corner facing backwards. So it's better because they do horror much better. Local 58 is more eldritch horror, whereas Mandela is more religious horror. Okay. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge horror person, so I probably wouldn't be huge into those things. Can I get both of these? 40 plus that is 115. I want the full triple automated reloader because that is mwah, with our fully upgraded artillery. I might run out of fuel, but we have triple automated reloader with this crazy artillery. Let's see, mind control counter. Let's hack your shields. I need to cloak your... You have double ions. I'm going to cloak your something. Heavy ion, maybe? Okay, well he dodged until the artillery, or until the asteroid made it so he can dodge no more. On the subject of horrors, you personally like such games. I'm not a big fan of what most horrors are today, walking around being jump scared with no actual threat, no actual gameplay. Yeah, I don't like jump scares, but the thing is I have a really vivid imagination, so like I have a feeling those things you're describing would give me nightmares. As a kid, I actually had night terrors, so I have really vivid dreams if I have some horror thing that like scares me really bad, so I don't know, I probably am not a big fan of those things you're describing. Like psychological horrors and thrillers, I appreciate more than jump scares, but I don't watch them a lot because my vivid imagination makes them become real in my dreams, which really makes me freak out, so. Like, I have a fascination with, like, paranormal stuff. Like, I used to like watching that, like, Ghost Hunters and Ghost Adventures and all that stuff, even if it's completely fake. Didn't even care. I still found them fascinating. But I'll still, like, sometimes as I'm going to bed, look around going, are there ghosts in here, you know? Because my vivid imagination makes me think there are things like that. You've had nightmares based on Mandela Catalog. Your sleep paralysis demon is a faceless angel at the foot of your bed. Okay, that's freaky. Definitely freaky. Your sleep a paralysis demon. I've never heard that phrase before. Sleep a paralysis demon. Mine is probably the creepy girl from The Ring that climbs out of the TV and sucks people's faces off or whatever she did. If I had one. I don't know if I have one of those, but if I did, it would be creepy, crawling demon girl from The Ring. That is probably the movie that freaked me out the most in my life is The Ring. Just creepy little girls are the creepiest ghosts that I can think of. I don't know why, but they're just the worst. Creepy little demon girls freak me out. They crawl around. They have hair in front of their face. It's all dirty and gross. And they suck your soul or something. Sleep paralysis demon is what you meant to say. Okay. Your childhood night terror somehow involved math. You know, that's probably a more realistic thing to be scared of than creepy ghost girls, so. Nothing scares you more than the sleeping angels from Doctor Who. Sleeping angels from Doctor Who. I'm not familiar with that. Alright, we got our last weapon online, thankfully. I will say, though, as a kid, I also got really freaked out when I saw the original Night of the Living Dead. Even though they were the slow-moving zombies that aren't even that scary anymore, the whole psychological aspect of that, of, you know, the whole your friend gets bitten and slowly changes and then eventually tries to eat you thing freaked me out. And also the Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Like, I didn't watch a lot of those, but they would sometimes come on late at night on some, you know, AMC movie channel or something, and I would watch them and go, Jesus, that is freaky. As a single man, it's probably best for you to avoid creepiness and little girls. True. It's true. Have you never heard of them? They were aliens in the form of statues that would only move if you blinked. The Weeping Angels. Interesting. That sounds pretty scary. It's pretty spooky. Level 3 temporal for not enough time. We'll see if I have enough scrap. Not enough time? What about not enough scrap, lol? You tried to watch Night of the Living Dead and couldn't? Yeah, like the end of it where there was like one, I can't believe it was a child or if it was like an older guy that was like just lying in the basement with them the whole time. He was bitten and they didn't know if they would turn. And at the end he turns and starts coming after him. Freaked me out. Almost. I can get level 2. Maybe get level 3 before next one. Weeping Angels were scary until the canon ruined them through overuse. If you watch the episode, they first appear and pretend nothing else exists. They're great. Alright, there it is. We have the not enough time blue option. Time is on our side. Whatever the blue option is. Ignores the tarp. Mind control counter. Accurate level 4 shields. Level 8, whatever you want to call it. Wow, there's a beam master for you. Nice. 0 dodges for him. That was a Tennant era of Doctor Who. I watched one episode of Doctor Who. I was like, this is cool. I don't know that I'm willing to dedicate years of my life to get caught up on all the seasons. But I can see the appeal. Although, the episode I saw was so campy that I don't know if there's anything that I could watch in Doctor Who that would actually scare me. But maybe as a kid, potentially. Oh, man. That sucks. That basically makes 2 jumps I can't get. But I remembered that the one episode I watched was so campy that I feel like I couldn't really ever be scared by Doctor Who, but... okay, I'm not going to read that since the spoilers for Adventure Time. Not that I really want to watch it, but whatever. Episode they were appeared in was okay. You watched Doctor Who as a kid, you think it's more of an acquired taste? Three Shields... as an acquired taste as an adult. Yeah, I had a friend that told me about it, said I should try it. And I enjoyed the one episode, but... I mean, I just don't watch TV anymore. Like, I am literally on Twitch and YouTube. I mean, 6 hours of streaming, and then 1 or 2 to 3 to 4 hours after streaming, so I'm just constantly on YouTube and Twitch, so... It's hard to watch anything on Netflix or whatever if you're just constantly doing that like I am, so not enough time in the day. It's deliberately campy as part of its charm, yeah. Okay. Alright, so I can go here and avoid that, I guess. Value. I need a temporal manipulator, IRL. I do, so I can watch all of the things. I can binge watch Breaking Bad and Doctor Who and all the Marvel movies I haven't caught up on. Because there's like 8 bajillion of them. Or Marvel series that I haven't caught up on is more true. Because I need to watch Miss Marvel. I haven't seen any of the new Hulk ones. I never watched Winter Soldier movie or the show. Actually, I did watch the movie, but not the show. Here's an example of me using mind control to stop. If, was it Pair of Rookies I was asking about earlier? So here, you'll notice I didn't mind control the pilot, and that was on purpose. I didn't mind control the pilot. Because now, and even with temporal manipulators be even better. Turn this on. He is now gonna not repair that. It did make him run out quicker. I don't know if that's good or bad, but there we go. There's an example of what I'll use mind control at for on the boss. 0 dodges for me, you know, because 45% should equal 0%. 0 effing percent, right? Should. Totally. Okay, that's good dodges at least. Hoping for some crew kills here. Double crew kills, great. I have no dodging. Cool, my piloting is offline. Wonderful, amazing, great. Lovely. Okay, this will finish him here. One side room bug kill there, I think. Let's see. According to the internet, you can skip She-Hulk. Well, I mean, the big thing I'm seeing is all the... Basically, she twerked. That's all I know about She-Hulk, is she twerked. Another time when Temporal didn't get its time to shine in Sector 8. Anyone notice in the last episode of Kestrel Adventures the Multiverse Easter Egg? Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, God, I was hoping at least this wouldn't get taken over so I get one more jump over there. But yeah, it looks like we don't get to... Still don't get the not enough time thing. Sad, not enough time to have enough time. Let's get this and this to deal with the boarding drone. We wait. Twerking was cringy, but the show is fine. Yeah, that's what I assumed. I mean, I've never watched... I don't think I've seen any Marvel stuff that I just hated. I've watched stuff that I'm like, I don't think this is that good, or I will probably never need to watch this again. But I've never just hated anything in the Marvel Universe. I know a lot of people hate Marvel Universe, that like they just think it's all bad, but I enjoy a lot of it. Was I gonna swap? Yes. There's the whole meme of, was it Martin Scorsese said that the Marvel Cinematic Universe is not real cinema or something like that. Oh, I cloaked the wrong thing. Uh-oh, this could be really bad. Yeah, let's try to finish it here. Alright, really good dodges on the drones. That's good. I think it was Martin Scorsese that I've heard said something, was talking schmack about Marvel Cinematic Universe. Something, Marvel or Reliance on CGI something. I have heard that the CGI is really bad in She-Hulk, or at least some of it was not up to their normal standards. It's really a bunch of fanboys that are mad that there's a girl in the lead role. I wouldn't be surprised. Sad, but not surprised. Sylvan in the crowd at the end, and the orchid that got his bacon. I don't know what that is. It must be a response to something else. Eternals is pretty... Yeah, the Eternals is one of my least favorite of the recent Marvel movies, because I thought that there were too many characters to really care about any of them. And I didn't like the writing very much. Visuals were amazing. And I know Shogi really enjoyed it because of the visuals, but I just couldn't enjoy it because I felt the writing was not great, and there were too many characters to really latch on and care about any of them. When I think some characters died, spoiler alert, I didn't care. I really didn't care about any of the characters dying, because I just didn't care about any of the characters. Damn it, I knew I was going to do that. Alright, so I purposely didn't use cloak on the other thing. On this. And our dodges are bad, okay. Okay, auto fire. Well, I have no cloaking at all now. Okay, no more missiles for you. GG! The B version of the Federation Improved Artillery and Cruisers from Mr. Porku. Pretty strong. I didn't get the artillery fully upgraded. Maybe I should stop trying to get all of the systems that you offer so I can get more full upgrades. If your gender is a character trait, that's an issue, you think? Oh gosh, this sounds like this could become a big play more here. Okay. I really don't want to get into all that stuff. Okay. Let's not get too deep into the woods here. GG Cookie Town, let's check that score. 51-45. 51-45. Into the woods, into the weeds. Is that what they say? Into the weeds? What's the, that was actually a fairly low score. I feel like we didn't have long-range scanners, so... I feel like we had a lot of empty jumps. You missed the final fight because of Marvel, yeah. Let's talk about more wholesome things like the grim darkness of the 31st millennium. What is that? That makes me think of Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century. I don't know what that quote is. I mean, that's almost like the whole thing about people not liking Disney saying fans didn't like Rey in the new Star Wars movies because she was a woman, when she was just a really kind of one-dimensional character that never really had any challenges. You know, the whole Mary Sue thing. So I don't want to get too deep into political and Marvel Disney stuff, but that was a fun run. Really good artillery. Maybe I need to do that one again sometime and just focus on the artillery, because we had 3 automated reloaders. I feel like if I'd upgraded artillery more, that would have just won the run. But we have time for at least one more run, maybe 2. It always depends on if SMPK run is quick or not. But really quickly, my friends, let me stand up. Take a restroom break. We come back. We will play at least one more ship. Y'all rock. See you in just a bit, my friends.